80% don't care, and the other 20% are glad you have them.
Pass me the lighter, your face melting slowly. There's no way you're higher. Lower your face, baby, come leaning closer. Play it with fire, more love when you're over. What it feel like? Yeah. What it feel like? Waiting for your impulse. Sweating from your head to toe. Put it down and kiss me slow. Baby, can you let it go? What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like you. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like. What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like you. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like. Sipping, baby, you've been sipping. Sipping, baby, are you listening? Can you say you love me? Baby, are you tripping? Feel like you've been tripping. Saying that you want me now when you have to close the distance. So
man, shit. Al, turn me up. Started out in Riverdale, moms flew me from the bay. When I was young, used to hate it. Grew up, then I thanked it. Far away from my pops, thinking about that green McLaren. I can shed his tear on these tracks, she wouldn't understand it. Grams had the candy house, Margie's on Harbor Road. Still eat me up inside, that I missed her funeral. I know she looking down on me, while I'm in this 5-0. I can't lie, man, my mind gone. I was in a dark place, went hard and found the way. Living out the motels, cold nights on the blade. I knew that life wasn't for me, but still I took a chance. 12 hours on the interstate, the profit 10 bands. Calculate another dub, back then my goal was 100. Had to hit the ground running, praying they don't hit the spot. I was going through a lot, it was nice, I would cry. Probably why I pushed this black Rory down the I-5 was heading. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Real niggas stay on 10. Run that back. Real niggas never quit. Real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Yeah, I made it out the streets, but still gotta watch my back. Roll running, touchdown safe, then I set up trap. Thinking back, fresh out of jail, but I had the map, I had a plan. Second day home, made a couple grand. Pleasant Hill, in a motel, packed vacuum seal. I was getting rich in DC while you was cracking seal. I don't glamorize it though, I was praying for a change. Hit 50 burpees in the morning, then I board the plane. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Real niggas stay on 10. Run that back. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10.
Você foi a melhor coisa que eu tive, mas o pior também em minha vida. Você foi um amanhecer cheio de luz e de calor, e em compensação anoiteceu a tempestade, a dor. Você foi o meu sorriso de chegada, tudo e nada. E adeus. Aquele
walk like we walk. No, they catching their breath, young and they step.
So I mean, that shit happens everywhere, no problem. The fact is this, listen, this is my thing, just to get to it.
People talk like they walk like we walk. No, they catching their breath, young and they step too slow. North side of PG, what we call home.
You know what you mean. Yes, sir.
I'm straight as a perm. Hard to scribble lyrics cause my thoughts are beyond words. Unmatched that.
So it begins, huh?
I'm excited.
You excited?
I'm excited.
Me too.
What I spit is hot burning, like hot to touch, so I'm never concerned with them jealous.
I really don't get with folks that sit around and complain too much and keep trying to act like we're going through what they went through.
Please hear our thesis. They treat us like Jesus, they won't believe us. I'm fed up. I show my
Fourth, because naturally women support men that's on their shit. If you really want her to be on that same type level with you and beyond, surpass that, man.
Yeah. Man, y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all watch out, I'm just getting started. Fuck all y'all bitches, I'm here.
Okay. Hey now, salute, respect to the family. Respect. Welcome back to Smitty's Corner, man. I really appreciate you guys being here today. For those who are in the building, so let me go ahead. Let me get my background straight. I feel like the ocean today. You know, I just because I'm a water sign, so you know, it's just one of those things where this kind of hits me sometimes. I want to talk to us men, but I also want to possibly, for any of the ladies that might be listening, it's only just to give you some insight. Maybe you can get a better perspective on how men operate, how we think, and yeah, why some things that we do just don't make no damn sense to you whatsoever. You just can't seem to wrap your mind around why the hell does dumbass do that? But there's always a method to the madness when it comes to men. So, as always, before we get anything started, you know how I rock and roll. I first have to ask you, how are you today? How's the day treated you? How's your headspace? Just in case no one else asked you that question today. All right. Let me see if I got anything over here in the comment section. I got my homeboy. Yeah, definitely. Salute. OG Do Dirty in the building. I appreciate you showing your brother some love. Thank you. So what I want to talk to about today, because, you know, I hear all this talk continuously about what a real man is, and a real man would do this or wouldn't do that. And it's also a lot of talk about what the entire consistency of manhood is. Sometimes I do hear from people that's like smack on point. I'm gonna be honest with you, like almost 70% of the time, I'm like, who raised you? But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see what we got going. Now, you all know how Smitty rocks out. All right. As always, first we have to get to our commercial break, okay? Now, this commercial break right here, is brought to you by Freaky Old Mamas. That's right, Freaky Old Mamas. If you think they don't exist, yes, Freaky Old Mamas do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty. It's sugar.
been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty, nasty, nasty. Is Sugar Baby finna match my freak? Is Sugar Baby gonna meet my needs? Is Sugar Baby gonna match my nasty? If he need a blue chew, there's one in my cabinet. Need a youngin' with a good technique. Whip it out, let me see that meat. Come and get it right now. I don't need
Mabel. I'm coming. I'll be over there in a minute.
Oh, I know you will. Literally and figuratively.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That right there was brought to you by Nasty Old Geezers. Yes, they do still exist. Now let's go ahead and let's get to this first video. Now this first video right here, basically I kind of most foot part entitled How to Keep a Man, right? So we're going to listen to this sister. I guess she's talking to the other women, right? And I just like to hear you guys, you know, if you don't come up on the panel, it's cool. Just drop your comments and we can interact that way. However you feel comfortable. It's your world. I'm just in it. Well, actually, it's my show. You're just on it. But we're just going to pretend for a moment. Don't mind me. I like to crack my jokes. Anyway, I digress. My mic is muted. Let's get to this first video right here.
Can avoid it. Pay attention. Let's get into it, ladies. Men, correct me if I'm wrong. Taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in them. The value in how they treat you. Not communicating well or effectively. Like expecting men to read our minds. And getting mad when they can't. Being dismissive about how you make him feel. Or being overly defensive. In response to how he feels. Basically, not liking being held accountable for your actions. And how you've made that man feel. Last but not least, being selfish and unwilling to compromise. 4 ways.
All right. Now, this is what I have down on my notes for that. And you all can put down your comments if you choose to, okay? So what I have for that is this, right? One, first and foremost, I do believe that when it comes to the value, you know what I'm saying, of relationships, like what really is important, it's different for men than women. Us as men, what we truly hold dear and valuable, it's not the same for you all as women. Does it mean that it's less? Does it mean that it's more? No, it just means it's different on an equal level. It is equally different. That's the first part I wanted to throw in. Now, let's go ahead and get to this part right here, right? Yes, I would say definitely when it comes to the when it comes to concerns in a relationship, I'm going to say it because I've said it a million times before, and it's going to be a millionth and one time. The fact is this. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money y'all make, how beautiful the home is, how well taken care of the kids are. You know it's going to always arise throughout that duration of you all's lives together in that marriage and or relationship. It's a word called issues. Sometimes an issue, sometimes another word called a problem, right? Another word that pops up at times is called a disagreement. Those 3 things are going to, I don't care who you're with. I don't care how perfect they were at first. I don't care how perfect they are throughout the duration of whatever. Oh man, the dates are beautiful, man. They say all the right things and everything. At some point, you know what's going to happen? We're going to have sex. People are going to get comfortable. And then you know what's going to happen? We're going to actually really, truly see if we can be ourselves. Now, when does a person decide to try to truly be themselves? When they're in a relationship that they have already been given the impression from their counterpart that they can be comfortable. You made it very clear that I can be a little more free. You know what? I've been in relationships before where I already knew I can't say that. You're not gonna hear me. You're not trying to hear me say that. And the whole time it has nothing to do with disrespect. It has everything to do with both sides equally being heard. No matter how much in your head or his head, y'all like, man, I don't even agree. It's not about agreeing. It's about resolution. One more time. In those circumstances, agreeing, man, that's out the window. For those of us on certain high calibers of adulthood, agreeing, nah, that's not necessary. Is it good? Yeah, that's like icing on the cake. But I want the cake. You know what the cake itself is? When we are able to recognize that you have your thoughts and I have my thoughts. Because you know what happens when we're able to do that? We're actually able to come to a better resolution easier and more cooperative. That's just my personal opinion as a thorough, solid man who has definitely been through these circumstances multiple times over. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead. Let's see what we got. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to get to the next video. Now, see, the thing is that you heard what this sister said about how to keep a man. We're about to put the shoe, well, not on the other foot. I guess we about to put the Johnson in the side chick. I like the way that sounds. We're about to not put the shoe on the other foot. We're going to put the Johnson in the side chick. I want to know what you guys really think about this right here. But of course, as always, we have to take a quick commercial break. And this quick commercial break is brought to you by Cyphers. That's right, Cyphers. Are you in the circle?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah. See, we roll with the best. We too deep, so it ain't no stress. We twist woods, blow that cess. Keep this pain from above your chest. Only 1 second from life or death. Oh, 1 second, bro, take a deep breath. Dudes walk around with the heart on their sleeve. At night, you see armed thieves, robberies, and sick fiends. Shit won't stop till God say so. So will they can just blow endo. I'ma blow endo. Doing about 10, slime through the hood. Show my folks love like a real nigga should. Holler back, my G, it's all good. Look, you can catch me PG to DC. In the S-Class, even on good green. Laid back nigga with an old school lane. Khakis clean with a curve in the crease. Niggas roll deep with the heat in the Jeep. Got straight bullets like a do police. Run from no man, that's a cold to the street. So niggas play third, but they don't want to leave. Ride with my girl all day, we cheat. Keep my faith, roll with the plan. Sometimes when take matters in your own hands. If you know the script, play your part. You can't talk the talk, but can't walk the walk. You can't bark the bark, but can't take the bite. All in the mix, but don't know the hype. When a ball of fist, but don't want to fight. And if you Superman, then I'm Kryptonite. So let's go. Now, you know I fuck with y'all, man.
All right. So let's get to this next video. I want to know, what is you guys take on this right here? I have my notes written down, but of course, as always, you all's comments are absolutely always welcomed. So let's go ahead and get to it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we know these things exist, but shorty sound, wow, man, this sounds crazy to me. She's really justifying what she's saying. Let's rock out. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's get to it.
It's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have sex at home. But they want to every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me 1,000,000 times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me.
Once the man is married,
yes,
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How is
Life is preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is Not anything. No. This point in my life.
All right. So because that was so profound to me, one more again for the win.
It's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have at home, but they want to every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me 1,000,000 times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me.
Once the man is married,
yes,
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How is
Life
your
is
fault?
preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is not anything. No. This point in my life.
Okay. All right. So this is the very first question that I have written down. Okay. The very first question that I have written down is this. In your view, is she saying that, hey, all of that y'all being wives trying to claim that you so happy or what have you, you need to get on your job? Is she blaming the wives? Or would you say regardless if the wives are happy or not? Nah, that's just a man who's being a man whore. I would like to know your take on that, because this is the way I look at it, right? So my notes on it is this, right? I believe that that's the woman who because think about it. She says specifically married men. You can do that, right? You know what I'm saying? Who we got in the building? I think something popped up. Salute, Bolo TV. You can do that. Real quick, Bolo, just type in a 1 if you just saw the video that played. If not, I'll play it back for you so you can get a feel for where we at. You can do that with single men. You can do that with something that us as guys, we call them tricks. You can go have some fun. They'll treat you out. They buy you a bottle. They get you everything. I got you. All right. So, Brother Bolo, we were basically watching a video about a woman who was basically, I guess, saying it's much, much better to be that side chick. So what I'm going to do, of course, Brother Bolo, all day in the paint. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Where's my manners? Okay. Bolo Fly. That's right. We already know that's Bolo Fly right there, man. Let's go ahead and get it. I'm going to play the video back, and you tell me what you think, Brother Bolo. I would love to hear your take on this if you would like to come up. If not, if you're chilling or working, it's all good. So let's get back to the video. Let's listen to what she says about the justifications of interfering with married couples.
It's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have at home, but they want to every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me 1,000,000 times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me.
Once the man is married,
yes,
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How is
Life
your
is
fault?
preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is not anything. No. This point in my life.
All right. That's what we got. So my whole thing is this, Brother Bolo. Just to recap, and for anybody else just coming in the building, what I want to know is this: what you heard her say. 1, do you think that she's blaming the wives for not being on top of the let's say CUDA gang. That's right, the CUDA box. I call it the CUDA box. Are they not on top of their CUDA game? Or regardless, no, that could be a wife that's doing everything in the world for her husband, but her husband is just a man whore. Where do you think that part is? I want to see what you guys' comments are. Let's see what we got right here, right? And then the second part that I really want to know, did you hear the key part that she said? She said, I don't think that I'm actually destroying homes. Do you believe that? That's all I want to know. Let's see what we got back here. Let's see what we got back here. Okay, now, man, as always, we got my man. And I appreciate you as always, Brother Bolo in the building. Okay, now, Brother Bolo to fly. Hello, sir.
What's the deal? I can't stay long, but thank you for having me.
Nah, just, man, whatever you got. Nah, what's your take on that? You saw the video. Go ahead, rock out. You got the floor till you can go.
Well, this is why we talk about, the standards of God opposed to the standards of man, right? The standards of man will always, or let's make it even specific, because Fatty had a show on, he was talking about goodness, and people can do good, and if they don't do good in the eyes of God, there's an issue. There's always a difference between the good of man and the good of God. The good of man is always wrapped and attached to something that is selfish, self-gratifying. When we're looking at the goodness of God, the difference is the goodness of man is about gratifying themselves. The goodness of God is about gratifying the other. It's about selflessness, not selfishness. A lot of the times when these people do good, it's about their ego, making themselves feel good because they probably did something wrong. You dig what I'm saying? So when you're looking at this woman, you're looking at self-worth. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at integrity, character. She has none. She has none. So, again, perspective. Are we looking at the knowledge of this world, or are we looking at the knowledge of God?
Okay.
If we're looking at the knowledge of this world, then what she's saying is what this world rocks with. Do you, right? The same thing Aleister Crowley said in his book, right? Do as thou wilt. You know what I'm saying? Whatever feels.
Yes. And that basically is the exact statement of what basically the enemy of man, Shaitan, devil, Lucifer, whatever, is do as thy will, as in there are no rules. And if there are no rules, you will break all boundaries.
Well, see, that's the problem.
Exactly. I'm with you, Brother Bolo.
The problem with people is what they don't understand is here in America, when you become free, you become more of a slave. And that's what they don't understand. See, when you deal in the parameters of God, God gives you two lines. You can't go outside these two lines, but you could do anything and everything within these two lines. See, when you're talking about freedom, being able to do whatever you want, there is no standard. There is no mountain to climb, right? How do I hold you accountable? I can't, because what's good in your eyes may not be good in mine. So do you, I do me. We can't hold no one accountable because everyone holds themselves to a different standard. That's the problem. It's like when you're in sports, everybody has to be held to this standard. You dig what I'm saying? You can't have 5 different standards in the same sport, because now you cause confusion. Everyone has to go through the same training, the same combine, the same this, same that to get in. Now, we all know that there are exceptions to the rule. We all know that. But what we're talking about is the rule. The exceptions to the rule are small and minute and finite. When we're talking about the rule itself, it's very grand. It's very big. And that's the issue. When you have someone that don't understand that who they are and love of themselves, and they think so low of themselves. Because when you look at her again, it's perspective. And the problem that we have is we listen to what people say opposed to listening to what they don't say. So looking at it from a counselor's perspective, being in our counsel people, right? Looking at it from a counselor's perspective, there's no self-esteem there. There is none at all. Talking about from her. Her self-esteem comes from ego. It doesn't come from confidence. And the difference between ego is external. It's your car, it's your body, it's your clothes, it's your house, it's your money, it's whatever it is. Confidence is something that's internal. It's something that you build up. Now,
Well, my father always told me ego was actually an acronym for edging God out of your
absolutely.
life.
I say that all the time also. So great. So
I'm
when
sorry,
you
sir. Keep going, bro.
when you look at confidence, confidence is something that gets shattered and it's something that you can rebuild, right? Because every day we're reborn, every day we go through a new experience that makes us a better version than what we were yesterday. So when you have confidence, right, that confidence can never be robbed of you. That confidence, it creates integrity. It creates a standard that you're going to hold yourself to. So no matter if you lose your money, no matter if you lose your looks, no matter if you lose your car, you're still confident in who you are as a man or a woman because you did the work on you. And that's the one thing they can never take from you because you worked on your confidence through the standards of God. When you're looking at ego, it has nothing to do with God. It's all about you. And that can be robbed and stripped of you, and you don't know who you are at that point. So you're walking aimlessly. And that's what this is.
I love that. Brother Bolo, I'm not going to hold you up too much longer. Brother Bolo, very briefly, you know what I did, Brother Bolo, when I was looking for a thumbnail, before you go, when I was looking for a thumbnail, I was trying to find a good thumbnail that basically represented men courting women. Okay?
Right.
You got me? So a bunch of pictures popped up. Bolo, I want you to tell me, what do you think of this? Because two main pictures popped up.
Okay.
When I pulled in, one more time for those who might be popping in, men courting women. These were the two pictures that popped up. This is picture number one. What you think of that, Bolo? Decent, right? I mean, I guess regular, right?
Right, it's regular. Right. Regular day.
Okay, okay. Bolo, you ready for picture number two?
I am, sir.
Bolo,
Wow.
what is that?
It's two people facing opposite each other. A man-
Now, one more time for the people. That was the first picture I pulled up.
Right.
Then I also kept on going. I said, hold on, courting.
It's crazy how they got the black people facing.
Man, oh man. So, I mean, with that being said, before you go, just briefly, however long you get, what's your thoughts on that right there?
Listen,
And Google gave me that. I got that from Google.
I did a show, I believe last Wednesday, and we were talking about how governments keep people in control, and how they do it is through propaganda, and they do it from repetitiveness, saying the same things over and over. You seeing the same things over and over, subliminally and subconsciously, it falls into your lower conscious and it programs you, sort of like how a phone does. When it gets updated, it goes to sleep, and then whatever updates it takes, it applies when it wakes up. It's the same thing with man. So if they continue pushing these narratives, everyone in the news talk the same script. They talk the same script. After a while, you start to believe what they say if you're not unplugged from the matrix. So when you look at the black woman and the black man, they're facing opposite each other, but the white man and white woman, they're facing together, right? So they're together, they're in one accord, they're moving in the same direction, right? In the black picture, you got them both going opposite ways. So when a young man or young woman sees that picture, subconsciously and subliminally, they would say, why would I want to be with a man like that if that's the way he thinks? Why would I want to be with the woman like that if that's the way she's going to act? So pictures tell 1,000 words, depending on the perspective they are and where they are in their life. But yeah, that picture was very telling. Very telling. You're on mute.
Oh shoot. Now, yeah, wasn't that very telling though? I mean, like, because it's like, I looked up courting.
Right.
Why would you have us looking like and look, and then in between what? A bouquet of roses?
Right. You know,
It's the wildest thing, man.
but here's a crazy thing. It's the same way where you have black and white.
Uh-huh.
Black means lack of knowledge, dirty, evil. And
That
then
is very true.
And then white means, you know, honesty, good, purity, all these different things, right? When you have neither white people or black people, you have shades of brown and shades of pink. That's what you have. There are no white people. I've never seen a white man in my life. I've never seen a black man in my life. I've seen people close to it, very close to it. But, you know, there are no. And so when you understand the names, words is like spelling. You put a spell. Affirmation is very important. How you feel affects how you see, and how you think of yourself will affect what you focus on. If you continue to focus on things negative, your brain will affirm your thought process and only focus on the negative. For
As
example,
they say, perception is real.
absolutely. When people
Yes,
say, I
sir.
have faith, I have no faith. You do have faith. When you drive your car and you know that your car's not going to crash because you changed your brakes, that's you having faith in your works, because anything can happen. It's called blind faith. So, you know, we have to start being more specific on how we speak and more alert in how we speak to one another. It's very important. So that's what I got for you, Brother Smitty.
Hey, Brother Bolo, as always, thank you so much for blessing the stage. I appreciate you. If you hang out in the chat, that's cool. If you got to go ahead and get some rest, do work, whatever you got to do. Thank you once again. You are always appreciated, sir.
My man, love you, brother. Stay
Oh,
up
man,
and
I love you too, my brother. Always, man. Salute.
doing the good work. Salute.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I'm trying, boo. I'm trying, you know. All right, man. So, y'all, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get to this next video right here. We're going to get to this next video. So, you know, I'm, you know, as always, you know, I have my questions about things and stuff, you know. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the correlation between women and chess. We're going to talk about the importance of the chess pieces. You'll see where we are. But of course, as always, you know what we got to do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Massage, Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat, America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we gonna make it deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European stuff that you don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you. Ask McDonald's to fry something other than what they normally fry. Guess what you're gonna get? Nothing. If it fit through the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is a dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meat. Took my money, made me pay child support. Come on down here and get you a slice. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated, 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 motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that, don't they look wonderful? If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call or find us on the worldwide internets at the new website. That's JONES.
All right. Now back to these very much so special messages after that extremely disturbing message.
Because the queen is actually the most powerful piece on the chessboard. You supposed to be watching over the man. So it shouldn't have ever been no wrong path for him to go down if you got him like you supposed to have him. Now, that's not to blame you for him, you know what I'm saying, being out of alignment like that. It's just to say that when you're in alignment with your partner, what a queen's actual job is to power the operation. Nothing goes without you. Nothing. Like I'm supposed to go to my woman for counsel and everything. Right. If we're going to talk about actual tradition, femininity is wisdom.
I got a lot to say about that. I'm gonna run that back one more time. Or as we would say out this bad boy, one more again for the win. Let's listen to what he just said. Now, look, it sounds real smooth. That sounds real sweet. But we're gonna break that down. Let's listen again.
Because the queen is actually the most powerful piece on the chessboard. You supposed to be watching over the man. So it should never been no wrong path for him to go down if you got him like you supposed to have him. Now, that's not to blame you for him, you know what I'm saying, being out of alignment like that. It's just to say that when you're in alignment with your partner, what a queen's actual job is to power the operation. Nothing goes without you. Nothing. Like I'm supposed to go to my woman for counsel and everything. Right. If we gonna talk about actual tradition, femininity is wisdom.
As a chess player. So let me go ahead and help you guys out. Did he say anything like, I guess, wrong? No. But I do believe that since he used the chess analogy, that's where he messed up. He messed up because he used the chess analogy. Now, hold on. Let me make sure I got my... Okay, now, hold on. Let me make sure I keep note everything. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we got Ignat in the building. I'm going to get to your Ignat as comment in a minute. Ignat, I got you, Brody. Okay, now. Oh, you already know Cyrax in the building. Salute. Thank you very much for stopping through. I appreciate you all. So let's go ahead and get back to this, right? He says that the queen is the most important chess piece on the board. Guess what? I think we all agree with that. You want to know why? Because if you know how to play chess, you know that the queen has the most mobility. The queen can go anywhere she wants. The only move a queen cannot make is an L. And if anybody plays chess, I would like for you to type down in the chat and tell me so far, where's the lie? Now, this is the thing. If you capture my queen, is the game over? To anybody who plays chess, if you capture my queen, is the game over? If you get my queen, can you say checkmate? When's the only time you say checkmate on the board when you're playing a game of chess? It's only one time and it's only one player and one player only. It's only one character. When do you say checkmate? Huh? Oh, okay. Yes, that's right. It's the king. The only time you can end the game is taking the king. You have to capture the king. Now, when it comes to the queen, she is so valuable. Why? Because there are so many moves that she can help set up for her man. But watch this. Do you not see all of those folks around that queen protecting her as she stands right there next to her king? What's around her? All kind of knights, rooks, bishops, pawns. The queen is protected. My point is, it's not like she just go out and just start doing stuff. And the most sophisticated of the chess players know you use your queen the least. And you actually use your queen when necessary. You know the two most important pieces actually on a chessboard, believe it or not, the knight and the pawn. because the knight is vicious at making the traps. Why is the pawn? Oh, the pawn? How? Because the pawn can get to the end of the board and then turn into any piece that you want it to. And I would say definitely third in that rank would be bishop. But I'm not going to lie. If you were to ask Smitty, what's your favorite chess piece on that board? I love them rooks. I'm a rook man. That's me. I love the rooks. So since we're going about chess, right? You know what I'm saying? Since we're talking about chess, okay, I got you. Yes. The queen is extremely important. But that's why she's highly protected. And a lot of people do know, listen, only the unexperienced, like the rookies and novice, they're the ones who get real salty if you snatch their queen early. Those of us who play that game, oh no, we got this thing where we like, take queens off the table. No, it's nothing sexist, it ain't nothing like that. It's just, it's a skill test because we know all the things that the queen can do. So we'll say, you want to play what? Queens off the table? Bet. I take my queen off, he take his queen off. It's just a blank space. That's all. Everything else is set up the same. That's a real thing. So, to land it on that one right there before we get to the next video, yes, the queen is extremely important. As a matter of fact, honestly, I do believe most chess players outside of the knight, I don't know what that knight vicious, but outside of the knight, yeah, I mean, overall, the queen is the most powerful piece on that board. Because it's nowhere the queen can't go. It's like there's no stretching. It can go from corner to corner, side to side. It can do a diagonal. It can do an up and down cross. She can do whatever she wants. But if you're not that good, once you lose your shorty, oh yeah, now the ops got her. See, look at you being all flexing with your girl all out in the front. Because most of us know we're supposed to protect our women. That's another strategy. Mentally, psychologically, people don't realize about chess. It's all about protecting the queen. I don't want you to get captured by the foes, by the ops. I don't want you to get captured. So I'm gonna send all these pawns and rooks and bishops and knights and everything else. You and the king, we need to protect the both of y'all. So let's always remember that, just in case you don't play chess. Now, checkers is different. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one day they'll come up with like 3 stacks of checkers and we can call that the Flying Queens. I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to keep it rocking. We're going to keep it rocking. All right, so look, right? Y'all already know. We stay with the videos coming. I got plenty more for y'all, But of course, as always, we're going to take a quick commercial break, okay? We're going to take a quick commercial break. Let me go ahead and set up my commercial break. All right. Let me just make sure I got everything in order. All right, back. And this one right here is brought to you by DC Flows. That's right, DC Flows. Are you from the city?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Crank Lucas in the building. I'm feeling like Will when him and Carlton moved out of their property. I'm feeling like Martin when him and Gina thought they won a lottery. I'm feeling like Joyner when Will heard this record and called him. But really I'm Crank, so I'm more talented than all of them. And that's not a diss, I'm just popping shit, yeah, a lot of it. Back when I ain't have a pot to piss, my lunch and dinner with sauce and chips. Now it's fresh lobster in my salsa dip. Gotta give it to you like Robin Thicke. I see the future, I'm off of it. My contacts is an Oculus. I can't believe I made it this far. The babies get created this bar. Joined the cop to play in his car. Then he dropped it and it took it further. Gave Will his flower turnips. Will show love when he heard it. Did the remix and fucking burned it. Them pub checks, I fucking earned them. Now them two is doing movies. I ain't a hater, I'm glad for it. But I'm the reason them niggas linked up. I should be the fourth bad boy. No Diddy, that's a sad story. It was no kitty in that bathtub. It was no pussy in the mansion parties. It was all niggas getting back rubs. Y'all must be lying on Puff Daddy. Y'all just trying to give a long sentence, man. Can't believe he tried to Benjamin when he made all about the Benjamins. Can't believe it was boy panties hanging off all them ceiling fans. I could see if it was a few niggas, but every nigga, goddamn, the price of being a black man. You guilty till proven innocent.
All right. We got my man Ignat TV in the building. Ignat, what you got for us, bro? You want to go ahead and respond to the video we just saw, or did you miss the video and would you like to see it again? Let me know what you got, bro.
I saw the video. I saw the video. I was just like,
okay, cool thing. Hey, even better. What? Let me find out this nigga paying attention today. Let me find out this nigga got his thinking cap on. This nigga got his thinking cap on. Nigga, okay now. And he cammed up. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, I just want to say, right, Buddy, he said, what did he say again? Something about the queen. Buddy was just talking. He using analogies that don't go together. You understand what I'm talking about?
Nah, it's only 36 seconds. We're going to play it again.
Because the queen is actually the most powerful piece on the chessboard. You supposed to be watching over the man. So it should never been no wrong path for him to go down if you got him like you supposed to have him. Now, that's not to blame you for him, you know what I'm saying, being out of alignment like that. It's just to say that when you're in alignment with your partner, what a queen's actual job is to power the operation. Nothing goes without you. Nothing. Like I'm supposed to go to my woman for counsel and everything. Right. If we're going to talk about actual tradition, femininity is wisdom.
Now, let me say this before you get going. The part I definitely got a problem with is when he was like something like y'all supposed to like protect like protect that man or something. I'm saying to myself, what is my position? Last time I checked, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, if they really like you and stuff, and you laying that pipe down, they'll go out their way a little bit, but overall, trust me, it's gonna hit you. They don't want to play your position. They want to be a lady. They want to be a woman. They want to be in their position. And what do I mean by that? They not trying to be doing on no chopping lumber and shit, getting the fire started. No, let they ass chop some vegetables in the house on the table and shit and get the soup ready or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them go ahead and do whatever it is, like that is basically less labor intense. So when you say that, part of that protection is building infrastructure. Part of that protection is warding off. So you try to tell me, oh, babe, grizzly bear, I'm gonna hide under the bed. Shotgun's over there on the wall. What are we doing? No, that's not exactly how that's supposed to go. So the way that I look at these things is that, no, man, when he said that part, I'm not gonna lie. I get him with the chess piece. Yes. But I think the main point that he really did miss is that, no, the queen is on the board as a representation of how much she is precious. There's not another, I guess you can say, feminine piece on the board. It is only the queen. It's not the princess. It's not the mistress. It's not the side chick. It's not even the wife. It's the queen. And it's making it very clear. Now, when you look at a chessboard setup, look at everything around that queen, the king himself. You are to protect the queen. Not move all the pieces out the way so you can get her out there.
I don't agree with that.
You got 17 holes and you order little Caesar's pieces for the kids, man. I know you don't, but go ahead, Ignat.
Listen, man, you're supposed to protect the king, man. He talk about the queen. You're not supposed to protect the queen. I don't agree. Chess is about the king. You know what I'm saying? She's just a piece that helps that. You understand what I'm saying? She benefits. She gets to call herself a
But it's a
queen.
very powerful piece that can have a lot to do with why the king would never be captured. Is that not a case?
Is what a case.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just you. I mean, that's her job, ain't it? Every piece around the king is all that matters. Point blank. And then it's the pawn, because the pawn can change into anything. The queen come after that. You understand? You gotta, excuse my language. I feel like the bitch gotta know her place. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's right there.
Bro, we know you're gonna say what you're gonna say, bro. Just you know.
Exactly. I gotta
You
say
know
what I gotta
what
say.
words to stay away from, bro. I don't care about you cussing, man.
I ain't
Say
gonna
what you
say
got.
them F words and none of them other words. A, B, C,
Read,
D.
right. Read.
But man, listen, man, bitch better know her place, man. At the end of the day, man, bitch better sit there, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Let the dog eat, bring the food home, feed everybody.
You know what we're gonna do? 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 We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. And you know what, Ignorant? Why you up here? This commercial break actually is just for you. This commercial
I
break
hate
is
commercials, man.
I really could give two shits on my show. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and this commercial break is brought to you by rappers on different forms of weed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm puffing on this gas, I got a hit. My weed so loud, I nicknamed it Tasha Smith. They kicked me out the bank, cause I smell like dank. I get high and fly, I don't need to drive and drink. Gelato got me floating with the beady eyes. My pupils looking tighter than Genie Mize. I'm on this reefer. Ooh, we should order pizza. Yeah. Turn me up a notch, I'm hot. Turn me up a notch, I'm hot. Turn me up a notch, I'm hot. Nigga, I'm kicking off Colombia. Imported from Colombia. Not the country, but the district capital, America. Pull up in the skirt. Hop out with the yeah. Hit you with the flock, till you ooh, I disrespect your house. I'm jumping on your furniture. Fuck your cows. I can't feel my face. I'm snorting a lot of bam. When that drip hit my throat, it turned me into Macho Man. Well, yeah, freak out. Woo!
All right. Let's get back to video. I'm going to play this video. Ignorant. Everybody in the crowd, you tell me what you think.
Can I get my say on the last one? Or was it?
Oh, go ahead. Nigga, rock out. Go ahead.
I'm
Say
gonna
what you
make it
got to say.
quick. It's 10 seconds.
Nah, take your
Buddy
time.
don't-
Nigga, take your time.
Buddy don't know what the fuck he was talking about with the beard. He was just talking because he was from the crowd and he got lips. His mama gave him lips and a tongue, and he was using them. So he's just chatting. Yeah, the queen is if she's wisdom. He's a liar. He never lived with a woman. He never had bitches on bitches. He's a liar, brother. That man's at his grandmama's house in the basement. And a real nigga know what's going on. He don't know what's going on. Unless he's wrong.
Right.
That's it. I digress.
My mic is muted. Read.
Expeditiously.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this next video. Now, y'all know me. I just play the video and we just go ahead and we react to it. Let's get to it.
Like that, if I pick up his kids, if I give him as much as he wants. If I turn him out, I show him I'm that ride or die chick, I'm that chick, right? And the more I do, they think that I'm going to get his affection. But that ain't how men operate. And y'all can tell me this. Watch this. A man doesn't commit to the woman for what she does for him. He commits to her based on who she is to him. Now watch this. If I look at that same woman and I look at a woman who nurtures me, empowers me, helps me to grow, supports me, all of a sudden, the way I look at her brand becomes different.
Okay, so I'll go first on that one right there. So this the way I see it, right? What he just said, in my personal view, that works hand in hand. So let's just say she was supporting me. Hold on, let me get over here. Oh shit, Raj, I see you. Just want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. I ain't gonna make sure I ain't missing nobody. What she does for me, let's say I got something going on, like, all right, this right here, right? Man, my lady has been absolutely a tremendous support. And I absolutely appreciate all the little bit of help and tips and helping me learn little stuff back here on StreamYard, you know, because she's more tech savvy than me. So it's not about what he's saying. It's more so the appreciation of the fact that they're willing to support you. And that support right there, like a lot of times, man, that sends us as men, it sends us through the roof. Just to know that you right there, you my cheerleader, you know, you got my back, you know. Those things are very, very important. But just very briefly, let's play the video again, because y'all know how I am. Let's just play it again just to make sure we get a nice, good, clear understanding.
Like that, if I pick up his kids, if I give him as much sex as he wants, if I turn him out, I show him I'm that ride or die chick, I'm that chick, right? Then the more I do, they think that I'm going to get his affection. But that ain't how men operate. And y'all can tell me this. Watch this. A man doesn't commit to the woman for what she does for him. He commits to her based on who she is to him. Now watch this. If I look at that same woman and I look at a woman who nurtures me, empowers me, helps me to grow, supports me, all of a sudden, the way I look at her brand becomes different.
All right, and that's all I'm saying. You can get it in ignorant. The things that, you know, for example, my lady does for me are the things that clear as day show me who she is. You know, so now I know who she is to me. When he said it's who you are to me. Well, guess how she showed me who she is to me? Just through the little things that she does for me. Just checking in on me. Always making sure I'm okay. Asking me how my day was. Did I eat? You know, things of that nature. Always showing a concern. If I have something, you know, and it wasn't the best of the days, she will listen to me. And not only listen, she'll give me feedback. And these are things that are very important. And I also appreciate it for it. See, that's where the whole I went from hypothetically to I like you to I love you. You see, so it's to me, those things do, they work in tandem. What that like think about it, you as a man, wouldn't you think that over time your woman would look at you in your eyes and say, I love you? But do you not think that a large part of why she's saying that to you is because she's thinking to herself in hindsight all the things that you've done for her, or just for you all as a couple, and helping keep things in order and pulling your weight, doing your part, not putting too much pressure and load on her, right?
Yeah, listen. If we was in court and you was the lawyer, they would have said he's leading the witness. Because the way you
hold on, Papa, wait. Which one? Because you got 17 hoes. The number 13 or 8? Which one?
Hoes is hoes. What are we talking about here? We have a conversation. I'm saying
hoes are hoes. Women are women. Go ahead.
Exactly. You got to know the verbiage. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna call. My wife is when I got with her, she was a college, master's, bachelor's, all that. So it's like, You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like it's just different, man. You know what I mean? She went to PWI. You know, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Hoes are hoes. That ain't. I don't even. They ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I told you. With the hot and ready like Little Caesar's pizza. Like that's fine. That's nothing, man.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question because this is so interesting before we get to this next video. I want to ask you, all right, so young blood in the neighborhood, he comes to you. He actually respects you. He respects the words that you say to him. And he comes and he sits down and he's like, hey, OG Ignat. That's a hell of a name. OG Ignat. I'm getting ready to marry this woman that I've known. Stop laughing. I'm getting ready to marry her, okay? Her name is Janae, and I've known her for 2 years. We've been dating since high school. We're both now in college, and you know what? I'm thinking about putting a ring on her finger, and it's just been us. What do you think I should do, OG Ignat?
I'm gonna say marry her and get out of the way, man.
You gonna tell him to marry her?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? If he already want to do it, I'm not gonna tell him don't do that. You don't do that. I'm gonna tell him, but I'm gonna keep it real. Niggas don't keep it real. They gotta tell both sides of it. You're gonna have months and days when you hate that motherfucker. She hates you. And you know what I'm saying? She making you coffee, tea in the morning. It's extra hot. You know what I'm saying? Burning the shit out your tongue. So y'all gotta understand, it's both sides of that shit. They always tell the that's why I feel like a lot of them bitches when they walk off, they be deserving it. But not no crazy shit like the 300 million and all that. But when they get a little change, I feel some of them be deserving.
Well, okay.
Because it's a lot they
that.
deal with, bro. Real wives. You know what I mean? They deal with a lot. So, you know.
Okay. Well, we're gonna.
And he gonna have to go through hell. He
We're
gonna
gonna try to go ahead and get
strong. He gotta be mentally strong. Straight up.
Mentally strong.
For real.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get to this next video, but before we do, as always, this is for you, babe. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get to this part. Now, we're going to be talking about, first, let me ask you, Ignat. If I was to ask you, what is a woman's worth? What would you give me as an answer?
You said, what is a what?
If I was to ask you, what is a woman's worth? What answer would you give me?
What is a woman's worth?
Yes. What answer would you give me?
So hold on, I love women, so I'm gonna tell you the universe. They the God that said the universe birthed the universe, the mother of all things, the mother of Orisha, the beautiful black queens, goddesses. I'm gonna get on my Pan African shit. You asked me about a black woman, but I love black women, so I'm not a he-man woman hater. You know what I mean? So
I have
I'm gonna keep it funky.
Nothing to say to that, sir. I definitely concur, and I appreciate you on that because we all know that there's no other breed of women more desired than ours. Let's go ahead and get to it real quick. I digress. My mic is muted. You tell me what you think. You're going to respond to this first after the video, all right? You ready, Ignat?
Shoot.
So if she knows that God put something in her that's so values herself and understands her worth, right? So a woman that understands her worth isn't going to settle for nothing mediocre. Yeah. Right? She knows she's destined for greatness. She knows that God has a kingdom man waiting on the other side for her, right? So if she knows that God put something in her that's so powerful that a man is going to need it. Yeah. God has created her to be a helpmate to her husband, right? And that's exactly what I feel like my woman was designed to do. Everything I ever given her, she's multiplied it. Every idea I've given her, she's poked holes in it and she's made it better. Right? Like I told you in the last episode, I make more money because of her. I'm more spiritual because of her. I have a better relationship with God because of her. So when you have a woman that understands her value, that understands her worth, you know that she's not going to settle for mediocrity. You know that she's not going to allow for you to be stagnant. She know that she's not going to allow for you to feel like you're less than, because she's going to pull that kingdom man out of you. And that's exactly what you are going to need, especially when life gets hard and you may get deep in business, or you may get deep with family issues, and you need somebody to help pick you up a little bit.
Yeah.
That person that understands their worth is going to be that one that's going to help you get there.
So what's your take on it?
Shit, I mean, I agree with him. You know, all that is good. His relationship he got, you know, and I can say all that too. But it's like, he ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, she called me a son of a bitch every now and then, and he ain't gonna tell you everything, but he gonna give you that good
Well,
sauce.
the thing is this though, not to, you know, every relationship. Listen, man. You know, you're gonna have your little words, your little back and forths and things of that nature. I mean, like I'm trying to figure out what human thinks you're gonna wake up every single day and it's just sunshine and rainbows and peaches and strawberries, unless you're allergic. You know, like I just, you know, like the fact is we're humans. The fact is there are gonna be times we disagree. These things, you know, these things will happen, but the most important thing when it comes to that is, how do the both of you respond to each other when that situation arises? If you need, sometimes, you know what, like for example,
How would you expect her to respond?
first and foremost, mature. But like I'll give you an example.
Mature.
Just, I'm telling you now. One small example. Me and my lady, there have been times where we didn't agree on something. We felt it. It might be going somewhere a little heated. You know what we do? Let's talk about this later. I love you, babe. All right, I love you too. And we get off the phone. Give it some hours or whatever.
See, you're not dealing with it then. See, you know, when you in the house with your queen, and they should get there, it ain't no, cause I be hearing niggas say they walk away for an hour, 2 hours. That ain't happening if you got a black woman from America. She want to talk about. At least I want to do. I want to get handled it too, but I feel like they pressing you like, nah, ain't none of that, ain't doing all that. And they want to handle it right there. And I agree with them on that. All that take you to handle that shit, because it's a deeper cause to this shit. And that's what
And let me say this. Do you not know how many times because of that, that is either what caused a really bad breakup, and or that's what caused the police to be called, hands to be put on people, and or words to be said that now you can't take that back.
Oh
That
no, don't do
person's
that.
bad. Just hear
Don't
me.
do
Just
that.
hear me. No. Hear me. It's called discernment, and it's called pick and choosing battles. Sometimes the most healthiest thing that a man can do is just allow that situation to breathe. Bro, just let it breathe.
See, I believe as a man, our energy is going to settle the situation. At least that's how it works for me in my house. My energy, even though she gets harassed because she's full of emotion. She's a woman. I expect that of her. So to think she'll think mature at a moment where she's literally mentally irrational because she's upset is not really that intelligent, in my opinion. Because I'm going off of how it is. So it's like you can't expect that. You gotta hold the tone and the energy of that situation. You can't let it get there. You know
And
what I mean?
sometimes, now watch this. Would you agree that, you know, when it comes to the two, now I ain't gonna lie, I can't even use this example no more, man, because it's just as many men just as emotional. But my point is, generally speaking, we know that women will be real, you know, like, oh my gosh, I want to talk about this now, bump that. But you should know as a man with discernment at that time, this might not be the best. There are times I've even messed up on that. I fumbled the ball on that before. because there was just something in me. I just had to get a point across. But you know what I found out? See, the thing is, to a degree, I'm glad those situations have happened. Not to piss my lady off or anything like that, but because I learned a lesson. And then you know what? Okay, after that, man, just let it breathe. You know what winds up happening at times? They'll wind up coming to you. And then when they do, don't try not to. I fumbled the ball on that as well. And I'm talking about everything I've learned just throughout these steps of manhood. Man, do everything you can. Don't throw that shit in their face. If they coming at you, chill, bro. Just chill with them. Just talk, hey, how you doing? Hey, beautiful, everything else. Don't be so quick to try to so that shit last night. I fucked up, done that before. It don't work. I'm only speaking as a man to other men who has experienced this, and I'm trying to help guys not fall into that trap. And that's the only thing I'm saying. You gotta know how to read, like, bro, wherever they are with shit, because I promise you, whatever their side is where they might have been wrong or whatever, I promise you they know. But you, like me, like us as the men trying to get them to, nah, it's just self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. And that's just what that is, dog, on some real shit. Did you have anything to say before we get to the next video?
No, I agree with that, though.
Real talk. So that's what I mean by sometimes just let it breathe. Dog, it's okay. I'm talking about even sometimes, bro, if you just, man, just give it a day. Talk the next morning. Call each other the next morning whenever y'all know y'all get up with something. And maybe talk then. And make sure both of y'all are in the right headspace when you do. Don't go into the discussion with a bunch of animosity and I gotta let you know how upset you made me last night and stuff. It has to be an equal discussion of let's just let each other know how we felt. Let's be receptive. Each party respond respectfully to what was said to them, right? And then just move forward. That's how that, at least in my eyes, should go. It doesn't always go that way. We know this shit. But I'm just speaking if I was able to push that button and help people get to a better point of communication in a relationship. But let's go ahead and get to the next video. I digress. My mic is muted. But right after these quick messages, this is brought to you by Ramones. That's right, Ramones.
With very interesting cooking tip. Did you know real lemon made from real fresh lemons? Oh yes, real lemon tastes just like real fresh lemons. Very good, very easy to use. You can use real lemon wherever you use fresh lemons. In cooking and baking, or many places. Can even use to make nice lemon pie. That's lemon. Yes, lemon. Try real lemon wherever you use fresh lemons.
All right. Let's get to it. Now, on this video right here, I don't really know what's going on. I've been trying to figure this one out because what she talking about is like, I don't know, it kind of throws me off a little bit. But at the same time, shout out to the Angry Man. Shout out to AM. Y'all get over there. Make sure you subscribe to Angry Man or Angry Two Piece. God damn it. Jim.
90s. This don't make no sense. We did not have social media. It is not our fault that everything that y'all young people do is on social media. Just because those fools had a camcorder and then they put it on their TV and then they recorded it on their phone and then they put it on the internet. Some of us are deaconesses. Some of us have corporate America jobs. Some of us are in Congress right now. Nobody want to do that. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Now, I believe talking about trying to protect themselves from Freaknik and all the videos that got out. Ignorant, I already know you were at Freaknik, all 8 of them. Go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say on that. I don't see the problem.
Huh?
Might to play it again.
Yeah, and play it again. All right, so basically, just so you know, to break it down, because she was talking fast, she trying to figure out what's the problem. Just because it was a couple people that was recording and we was shaking our asses on top of cars and on top of stop signs and on top of McDonald's emblems and everything else, that don't mean nothing. There are a lot of us now who have corporate jobs, and just because we were shaking our ass in the past, don't mean that you should be judging us. Let's go.
90s. This don't make no sense. We did not have social media. It is not our fault that everything that y'all young people do is on social media. Just because those fools had a camcorder and then they put it on their TV and then they recorded it on their phone and then they put it on the internet. Some of us are deaconesses. Some of us have corporate America jobs. Some of us are in Congress right now. Nobody want to do that. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
What you got?
Yeah, you know, I'm an avid member of the Let the Hoes Do What the Hoes Do. So I think it's absolutely obnoxious of those cock blockers to phototype these beautiful black queens shaking that ass. That's an African dance. It's in their blood to shake that ass. And these niggas is haters. Angry Man's just angry, man. He mad at black queens. He's Drake. He's one of them niggas. He's not like us.
You said
You know,
Angry Man is just mad.
he mad at Kendrick. He's a goofball.
Why
You know,
would
he
he be
mad.
mad? From what I understand, he's a very happily married man. From what I know, he does very successful in multiple
That's what you
businesses that he
niggas don't
does.
understand. He's married, but he not telling you he really mad at his wife. That's who he mad at.
But nah,
All
let
these
me ask you this though, because I mean, you know, that really baffles me, right? Why does everybody think because if you say the M word, that means like marriage and misery is like it's no way it can't go hand in hand. What
It's
is
just
that?
the way it is. But it's a
What
beautiful
do you
thing.
mean that's just the way it is? With who?
Everyone.
But that's not true. Listen, there's something called happily married couples. See, that's the thing I'm saying.
Where they at?
Hmm?
Can you point one out?
You know what I'll do? I'll make sure to have a video on the next live that I do. And I actually
Yeah, or post it to the community chat so I can see it. Cause I want to know this. Cause you know what I mean? I'm just telling you like it is, man.
So you really do think that every single couple in America are not happy?
Bro, ain't no way you gonna wake up fuck the same pussy for 30, 40 years and you gonna look at that motherfucker every day
And you
and
know
be
what,
like, oh,
bro?
it's so
And you
beautiful.
know
So
what, bro? If your woman is the type that she keeps herself dignified, intact, and everything else, every time you slide into her in particular, it should always damn near feel like the first time because her walls aren't blown out because she's not out here doing a whole bunch of extra geeking shit. You should have a woman that, see, that's why it's so important when they say guard your chastity. That's where that it also has to do with you being able to please your man. Of course, if all you've had is plantains and eggplants and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Cucumbers and shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the average guy can't do nothing for you at that point, bruh. Like, what are you talking about?
it's not about that, bro. Even the baddest bitches, it's a nigga somewhere in the world who's tired of hitting that. Regardless of how we think about it, even the baddest bitch
You
is
want to know
somebody.
why that usually happens? Because when they got together, it started on sex. See, listen, that's why it's so important to be like cool with that person.
No. You're right.
Ignorant,
That's why
hear me,
people stay
hear me,
married.
ignorant. Let me get it out. Hear me, real talk, because I'll lose my train of thought. It's better to be like friends, like cool with that person first. That's why y'all should make sure that you all have other things in common outside of sex. Because see, you know why that usually falls apart? Because they got together based on you look good, I look good, we'll look good in the bed together and pulling up at the stoplight. We'll have some sex, blah, 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 maybe a couple threesomes and shit. I'll call my girlfriend here and there. But then when all of that gets old, you know what happens? You start to realize you have nothing in common. I'm gonna give you the perfect example to land it. It's just like them homies around the way that y'all don't have nothing in common except smoking a J together. And when that J is gone, what do? You get to stretching and shit, and then you get to going like, yeah, so what y'all about to do? Because the J is gone. Y'all don't have shit else in common. And it can be the exact same way when it comes to not having anything vetted, getting to know that person before you start just going and doing some shit like that. You talking about like, yeah, I mean, nah, all marriages just, nah. How did the marriage start? Were they cool? Were they friends first? Were they able to just laugh and joke? I mean, for hours.
Of course.
Huh?
Of course.
Okay, then. So that's what I'm saying, Ignorant. So when you have a relationship that off rip, yes, if the relationship started on sex, it's going to end just as fast. Because yes, you're going to get tired because your whole thing was sex. At some point, you're going to want something else. But if it didn't start on sex, and on top of that, y'all got some, like, I'm talking about even down to playing video games, watching certain movies, doing certain activities. Babe, you know it's fall time. Let's go hit the corn patch and pick out some pumpkins and get some apple cider. All of those things. Like when it's time to decorate the house, it's time to do the yard, it's spring and stuff like that. When you all have those type of things in common, I promise you, when you're not having sex, you already know there's so many other things that me and you can do together. Let me go ahead real quick. Got to get to the comments. Definitely. Oh, I think that might be. Oh, salute. As always. Okay, now. You already know what it is, girl. You already know what it is. Okay, now. All right, so let's get to it. My man, PA Texas in the building. Okay, now. Now, what you know about them candy boys riding around? What you know? All right, now. Okay, hold on. But what's wrong with always eating I didn't say eating plantains. I said women who like stuff up in them so much. See, look, babe, just let you know. Ignorant is sitting up here talking about some, well, what's wrong with, you know what I'm saying, them doing what they want. Well, when you get to doing stuff like, you know what I'm saying, putting eggplants and cucumbers and stuff like that and plantains all up in you, then normally the regular size guy is not going to fit you. When he goes inside you, yes, like I always say, it's going to be like throwing a pencil down a school hallway. That's right.
Yeah,
It's going to be
what's
like throwing a
crazy is
pencil
that
down
was
the
your,
hallway.
yeah, I never alluded to none of that, so that just came out of nowhere from you. That's what's crazy, bro.
Well, you see, you know, so that's exactly. Look, babe, look, I already know. Gross. But listen, hold on. We got to get to these videos, man. We got to get to these videos because I'm not done yet. So I want to go back to this one right here. I really want to go back to this one because honestly, I don't know, man. I'm really trying. All right. Matter of fact, if this was your wife, what would you say?
It's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have sex at home. But they want to every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home and that you can have that fun with me a million times in a day if you so wish, you will always come to me.
Once the man is married,
Yes.
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How easy
Life
of
is
us.
preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is not anything. No. This point in my life.
All right, so she said that married men should be off. I mean, like they should be.
Yeah, we heard what she said. All I want to say is that was a message.
What do you mean? What kind of message? What kind of
That was
message?
an excellent message to the ladies out there, because I'm with her. I agree with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know, get to her and knock her walls out, beat it up,
Hey,
and go
Texas.
back home to the work.
Yeah, pull up, PA, pull up. Cause I'm gonna be up here maybe
So-
about 30 more, 45 minutes. You got just enough time. Come on up and if you're going to. Go ahead.
Yeah, anyway, that's basically my take on it. Shorty ain't saying nothing wrong. What she said wrong?
Bruh.
In the Bible, it says
She said
seven
it's
women.
nothing wrong with, hold on. There's nothing wrong with me breaking up a married home. One more time.
She
Not
didn't say
boyfriend, girlfriend, not shacking up.
She
Married.
didn't say that. She said she felt like she's not
You know
breaking.
what? No. I'm not even gonna play with you today, Ignorant. I'm not even gonna play with you today.
It's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think.
And now hold up. Now we're gonna keep going. I don't know what you just heard in the beginning, but I know I heard married. Let's go.
It's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend.
That's it.
That's not my business.
Stop it.
You meet married men that
Stop
6 months, 3 months, they don't have sex at home.
You can stop
But they
it.
want to every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me a million times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me.
Once the man is married,
Yes.
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How easy
Life
of
is
us.
preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is not anything. No. This point in my life.
You said that's a what message for ladies?
The first 3 seconds she said it. She said she doesn't think she's breaking what you said. You said she said the opposite. So I don't know why you played the whole thing over, but anyway.
Anyway,
it's a good message.
Anyway, like the missus said, Ignorant, I've been listening. Nigga, I just added nigga fool. I added that in. Hold on, let's see what we got right here. The first lady also says, Ignorant, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind sharing as long as you're what? Oh, okay with. I mean, he said he got, babe, shh, don't tell no line. He said he got 17 holes and he brings the kids Little Caesars pizza.
Listen, man, my wife is
I'm just
important.
saying,
She's
I'm
in
just
the
saying.
government and all that. So
Yes,
my wife doesn't play around in these type of things and, get in all that. But anyway, like I was saying, that lady was speaking the truth. She's getting her drawers knocked out. She living her life.
What?
Her skin was clear. Hair looking like. Come on now. I don't see nothing wrong with what she said wrong. She ain't say nothing wrong. She's saving the wife the headache of getting her drawers knocked
So
out.
basically, when she calls, this is you on the phone.
I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty. It's sugar. I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty. It's sugar baby finna match my freak. It's sugar baby gonna meet my needs. It's sugar baby gonna match my nasty. If you need a blue chew, there's one in my cabinet. Need a youngin' with a good technique. Whip it out, let me see that meat. Come and get it right now. I don't need
Mabel. I'm coming. I'll be over there in a minute.
Oh, I know you will. and figuratively.
That's you, right? That's you, Ignorant? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Lion say it ain't. Lion say that wasn't you on the phone.
Negative. That ain't me.
Lion say that wasn't your ass on the phone, nigga.
I said it twice. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Shit.
I mean, this is crazy, Brody. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Wasn't me, baby. I don't play like that. It ain't none of that. You know?
Okay.
I set the tone. And you got a scheduled date and time. That's it. You got a 30-minute window. You do too late, even if you too early, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Anyway.
So let me go ahead and stretch your mind. Now, first of all, did you see the picture that I pulled up about courting?
You said what was it?
Did you see the two pictures that I pulled up about courting? Did you see that? You saw that?
Courting, yes.
Okay, now this is what I want to do, right? So what I want to do is I want to pull up a quote, and I just want you to tell me, what do you think when you hear this quote? Okay, you ready? All right. I want to see what comes to ignorant as mine.
80% don't care, and the other 20% are glad you have them.
Condom.
80% don't care, and the other 20% are glad you have them.
Man, it wasn't it's Chinese.
The beginning part of that says, don't tell everybody your business, basically. And then it says, because 80% don't care and the other 20% are just waiting for you to fall.
Yeah, I can read. Thanks. Yeah, and like I was saying, it didn't say nothing.
Sir, there are other people watching who may not have their glasses and or can't see. It's called an audience.
They heard the audio. So what are you talking about? If they can't see, they get in. Like, fuck out of here. Clear the earwax out of your ear.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Go ahead, Ignat.
Yeah, like I was saying, that says, stop running your fucking mouth. And it pretty was speaking in fucking layman's terms. It was saying, shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck about your problem. Go talk to your fucking priest about it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
Can
cares.
you not be such a New Yorker about it, dog? Can you be a person, not a New Yorker about it? Please.
I'm just saying, man, what do they want, a fucking cannoli over here? Like, come on. Like, I'm just saying, for real. Like, it's just nobody cares. You know, I feel like you got to talk to yourself. Mental health is real, man. You know, I got a brother that he committed suicide. So I really understand how mental health.
Delete it.
Oh, yes. Damn, that word.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't even catch it.
Slowly. I don't want no problems. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. But yeah, mental health is real. You know what I mean? So don't tell people your business. Because you can see sometimes the people be smiling. If you're going through something bad, they be happy, excited about it. Oh, really? Yeah. It's like goofballs. That's all I digress.
So let me ask you this one right here, okay? So let's just recap, you know what I'm saying? Let's recap on this one right here, because we can get up out of here. So I'm trying to get my man PA, if you still out there, I'm trying to give you some time to come up if you want to come up and everything, because I don't do no 3, 4, 5 hour shit, my nigga. I gets it in and I gets up out of here. If you heard, okay, speaking of the man. There you go.
Man.
There you go. There you go. Okay, PA. So we're gonna go back to the video. I'm gonna play it one last time for you, brother, and you gonna be the first one to go ahead and respond to it. This one is called Home Record.
It's convenient for me to date a married man. Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have at home. But they want to every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me a million times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me.
Once the man is married,
yes,
he should be out of bounds.
For who?
How is
Life
your
is preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is not anything else. This point in my life.
You got it. You got it, PA.
We need more people we need more women like this in the world. I was just keeping it a buck.
I'm not surprised. Go ahead, PA.
Let's just keep the ballistics. Let's just keep it funky here.
Okay.
Number one, she's not ruining the home. The
She's
wife
not
ruined the
ruining
home.
a married home.
The wife ruined the home.
I did ask that. I said, is it more so on the wife not keeping the husband pleased, or is the husband just simply a man whore? That does exist. There are wives who do everything for their husband, PA, and that nigga still just don't know how to keep his, in his pants.
That's probably
It
the
happens.
majority, actually. That's probably the majority. But you gotta
Okay.
but I can only speak from my perspective. I've never been married. I've never been engaged. Ever. I've never got on my knee for a lady. Well, I may have got on my knees for her, but I didn't give him a ring. That's neither here nor there. So I can't understand that. But I know a lot of my partners are married. And they always tell me, man, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. That's been for decades. I'm
No,
old.
but wait, real quick, PA, because I have to ask this, because I noticed that when men say to their group of homies, who majority say is you and 5 of your boys, let's say 3 of them, 4 of them are married, 1 of them probably just in a relationship, and you say, I'm getting ready to go ahead and I'm gonna put this ring, you know what I'm saying, on Mrs. Smitty Smith ring finger. Why do you think so many men are like, oh my gosh, no, but yet they're married and still married?
Dude, they fell in the trap. They already in the dungeon, man. You know, they in the man cave. They have a man cave at their house, and that's technically a dungeon. You should, if you pay for the house, you should have free reign to sit there and play video games in the kitchen table if you like to. I mean, if you're the man, you know, you're like, hey man, what's my doing?
PA, what kind of woman are you marrying that does not see? This is why I say compatibility. First and foremost, like for example, me, like not all the time, you know what I'm saying? We got work, we got stuff to do, you know, we have actual things in life we do as adults and parents and things. But my point is, my lady will sit down and play Tomb Raider or Call of Duty real quick or Uncharted with me or something, or not Resident Evil, she don't like the scary stuff. But you know what I'm saying? She'll play the game with me. My point is that when it comes to these things, why are men with women that they gotta go run somewhere and hide from? Why is that your wife? Do you see where I'm at, PA? How are you not with a woman that you should be able to walk around butt ass naked with an Xbox controller in your hand, nigga?
See, people see
where I'm at?
You have a different mindset than most guys. I mean, you probably through your
I'm just that cut of
through your
cologne.
lifetime.
I'm just that cut of cologne.
Yeah, but you don't see that a lot though, do you? I mean, I know you don't see that.
No,
I don't see
once
it.
upon a time we actually did, PA. Nowadays, not as much. But yes, I do still see it. You want to know why? Because I don't put myself in the circle with weak ass men. So the few men that I am around, man, we solid. Man, we solid. And we keep our word. We take care of our women. We take care of our kids. We pay our bills. If we owe something, we take care of our debt. You don't have to call me. I'm bugging your phone, fool. Here go your $50 back. Whatever it may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just about honor. And the thing that men have lost a lot of times nowadays is honor. It's no more honor.
You ain't never learned about that. And this is a true story. This happened few days. I think it's probably Monday too. It was actually Monday. This lady was arguing. Me and this lady was arguing about something so stupid. And I'll tell you what we were arguing about. Long story short, we were talking about business, and she was like, "You can't sustain a business by just having white people patronizing your business." I was like, "Well, yes, you can. You can sustain the business by having any group of people, but I mean, white people are, they are the majority in the United States of America." She was like, "Oh my God, you're so ill-informed, and this is just so sad for an educated person like you to be ill-informed." I was like, well, who is the majority? She's like, "No, you just ill-informed. It's just so sad." Anyway, she was trying to tell me. Anyway, she told me. I was like, well, tell me the source so I can be informed such as yourself. And she didn't give me the source. She was like, "Go to government records." I was like, "Okay, well, the census says you believe in the systems." So the census. I was like, "Well, you told me to go to the government records." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Is it the census, the government?" So anyway, long story short, we had argued about this back and forth until, she had started, of course, when the ladies start not having a point, they go to ridicule. So she started ridiculing, telling me about how I'm stupid and so on and so forth. Whatever, I don't care. But anyway, fast forward, I was actually at a bar or a lounge that's very popular in the city of Houston, Texas. And I asked the lady. Now, let me try to land this quickly, because I just wanted to go to that part where what my mindset was in.
You good, PA? Rock out, dog. You good, Brody? I know how it is sometimes, dog. Talk your shit.
Well, my mindset was, when I walked in, I was like, I'm gonna start asking. I started asking everybody that was in the lounge, who's the majority race in the United States of America. I'm wondering if I was crazy. And so anyway, I sat at the table with this married guy, this other guy, and this lady. A gorgeous lady, by the way. The married guy, I've been knowing.
Wait. Just in case, because so you're basically at a table with one married couple and two singles?
No, it wasn't a couple. Not that I know of. The married guy was not with his wife.
The dude was the one dude. He happened to be married, but his wife wasn't there.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
The lady did know him, and I think she came up there to meet him, but I'm not sure. I'm not here. That's between them. She might be like the lady that's in the video you just showed me. So she might be the comfort girl. You know what I mean? And hey, shouts out to the comfort girl. Shouts out to that lady. One more time.
Salute to that lady.
Shout out to that lady. Tell her to pull up on me any day.
I don't know who the hell that is, but okay, all right, go ahead.
Neither. If I find her though, it's only popping. Now, so I sit down at the table and I asked them the same question. I was like, "What's the majority?" The two dudes. Let me just tell you how this. The two dudes was like, "Oh yeah, white people are the majority." It's easy. That's a stupid question. I mean, that's in the census records. I mean, if you go to Utah and then just drive west and exit any exit all the way till you get to Chicago or New York, you'll see, drive east, from Utah. You'll see what's going on, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. I understand in these big metropolitan areas, you don't see the same thing, but I'm talking about, backwood Mississippi, those white people, up back in the alley.
We got the same thing if you go from right here in Maryland over across the Woodrow Wilson and you hit your ass over there in West Virginia. I mean, I got you.
That's exactly. I actually told that. I was like, if you don't believe so, let's get in the car and drive all the way from Houston to Dallas. And once we leave Houston, once we leave the Houston city limits, we're going to exit every exit. And you tell me what you see all the way till we get to South Dallas, where there's a majority of black people there in South Dallas. I don't hear you. You talking? Smitty, I don't hear you. Yeah.
I got to redirect you. I need you to get to, because I got another question. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I got another video for you real quick.
Let me
I need you to get to where you, because where
I'm going to get to my point. So the two dudes say, it's obvious. The black lady, she agreed with the lady that I was on the phone with. She was like, no, You know, that's a big conspiracy, and you're uninformed, and blah 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 blah. You know, these two sucker ass niggas changed their whole entire answer to like, well, you know what, she's right. I was like, motherfucker, you just said, you know what I'm saying? You just said that it was this people, that people. But since the lady was kind of cute, and I don't know, both of them probably wanted to smash, right? I'm sitting here like, and I mean, he was like, well, he's right, and you're right. I was like, we both can't be right. Well, somebody's right and somebody's wrong. And then, do you know what else? As soon as she gets up and go to the bathroom, they all look at each other. They all look at me and be like, man, she crazy. She, you know. Well, I was like, but you sitting here and agree with her, and you won't even check her. I was like, man, that married dude is domesticated. Number one, he has been domesticated to not be able to stand his ground against a woman. And the other dude probably just wanted to smash, and he's been domesticated. Well, he's so thirsty he can't stand his ground to a woman who's absolutely talking a bunch of BS. So I don't know what happened to men these days. I don't know. It's just the honor is not there. The be able to stand on your own two against anybody, is against any person who's wrong, foreign or domestic. You know what I'm saying? Male or female, woman or child. You know, because that's the way to move things forward. But they ain't had a backbone to sit up there and tell that lady she was wrong, like I did. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm done with that's it.
Nah, you good. Okay, so P, I'm gonna play this video. As soon as it's done, I want you to give me your reaction to it. This is right here. I mean, apparently he's telling us what being a real man is about.
Like that, if I pick up his kids, if I give him as much sex as he wants, if I turn him out, I show him I'm that ride or die chick, I'm that chick, right? Then the more I do, they think that I'm going to get his affection. But that ain't how men operate. And y'all can tell me this. Watch this. A man doesn't commit to the woman for what she does for him. He commits to her based on who she is to him. Now watch this. If I look at that same woman and I look at a woman who nurtures me, empowers me, helps me to grow, supports me, all of a sudden, the way I look at her brand becomes different. So
What do you got for that, PA?
I really ain't got much for it. At first, I thought he was. I didn't think, because maybe it was his voice or something. I thought he was talking about he's trying to please the man and be. And he's just like, cause I'm looking. I was way in a whole other. I was so nervous. I was like, maybe it's something. I was like, hold up. Oh, okay, all right. He was trying to. He was trying to do, because when I talk like a woman, I try to lighten up my voice and say something like, yeah,
Okay. How about this, PA? How about this? On this one right here, because we're going to get out of here shortly. PA, on this one right here. With what she's saying, not her looks, PA, with what she's saying, would this be the type of woman that you would find to be wifey type?
And how you can avoid it. Pay attention. Let's get into it, ladies. Men, correct me if I'm wrong. Taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in them. Or the value in how they treat you. Not communicating well or effectively. Like expecting men to read our minds. And getting mad when they can't. Being dismissive about how you make him feel. Or being overly defensive. In response to how he feels. Basically, not liking being held accountable for your actions and how you've made that man feel. Last but not least, being selfish and unwilling to compromise. 4 ways.
Wifey material.
Yeah, wifey material.
Well, now see, with women, you have to grade on the curve.
I'm talking about real quick. I'm talking about headspace. Like, okay, say she looked different, whatever. That's what you heard come out of that woman's mouth on the first date, or
she could be a chameleon.
Let's just take her word for face value, right? Let's not say she's a chameleon. Let's just take her for her word. You know, it's hard to do that with women, but let's just do that. Let's just take it for a word. It's her headspace to be wifey material. If you don't grade on the curves, she may or may not pass. She right at the pass and failing line. But if you grade on the curve, she's probably in the A range. Like, yeah, go ahead and give her a shot versus the majority of women I've ever ran across in my life. and I've been around on this planet quite a few years, quite a few decades, by the way. So, grade on the curve, yes. If you want to just say straight up, like, because there's a lot of other stuff that's, that's a good starting point, but she might be sitting over at the mall every day with your credit card.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? See,
Nah, I got you on that. Might be sitting
now I
over
got a
there.
question for you, Smitty. I got a question for you.
Go ahead. Anything.
Now, you said ignore this lady's looks, which you cannot do that because we are just people. Now, if Tarana Burke was saying that, would it have the same effect? You know what Tarana Burke is, right?
No. Bro, I don't keep up.
You know who she is, you just don't know her name.
Yeah. I about to say, I might know what she looked like, but I didn't know that was her name. Yeah, go ahead.
The Me Too lady.
Nope, don't know who you talking about, bro.
The lady who started the Me Too.
She got the robot face. I'm one of them under the rock. Go ahead, though.
You've seen her before, but if you can look that up, the Me Too lady, she has to be one of the ugliest ladies who ever walked the face of this
I got
earth.
my computer right there, fool. I'm about to do it right now. Hold on.
Did I get her name?
Hold on. Just spell her name. Spell her name.
Oh, let me see.
I'm gonna pull her face up right now. Spell her name.
Tarana. Oh, Tarana.
Hold on.
T-A-R. A-N-A. Burke.
Tanka.
Tarana. Tarana. B-U-R-K-E.
B-U-R-K-E. Burke.
Pull up that.
T-A. What the fuck you got me? Hold on. T-A-N. No, T-A-R-A-N-A.
Yeah.
And then listen, is it a space with the Burke?
Yeah, space.
God damn it! All right, here it is. You made it. You ain't say that. I typed it in.
My bad.
Okay, all right. So it's a black woman.
Now, if she was saying that,
I see her. Okay, all right. I see her.
If she was saying that, would that be wifey material? If she was saying that versus the other lady we just saw.
You talking about right here?
The one with her hands right up under that lady.
Her?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now that we got that solidified, now what?
Yeah. Now, the lady that said that looks entirely different from this lady, Tarana Burke, correct? It's a big difference.
Yes.
Now, if Tarana Burke was saying the exact same lady, my question is, now, is that marriage material? And you have to take the looks into consideration.
All right. So look, no, I'm going to say the exact same thing that I always say because I never change what my position is. It just doesn't. And on or offline, physicality is definitely a must. If I am going to be laying with you, because I do believe in being with one woman, if I'm going to be with that one woman, yes, there are going to be certain physicality attributes that is going to have to be a must. If I am, listen, at 41, there's a possibility I can still be here till about 84. That's my whole life all over again. That's a nice on a time. And I'm just with you, that one woman. The least that I do ask, if I'm going to be with one woman, please at least be some eye candy for your man. for the duration and time that you can. Because one day, look, come on now. We all gonna start to get shriveled up, okay? My chest gonna look like a goddamn checkerboard with pieces missing. Your titties gonna look like 2 grapefruits that dropped inside of a pack of, a pair of stockings. Okay, we all gonna get to the point where it is what it is. But at that point, we're not worried about sex. Generally speaking, man, your mind shifts, man. That's not now. I'm not saying it ain't some freaky ass old couples. I don't really know what to say about them. That's some other shit. But what I am saying is that no. Because if I'm going to be, I can't. I know I'm not waking up. No. I'm being honest.
Say
I'm
what?
not gonna lie to her. I'm not gonna lie to her and act.
What's wrong with her?
Plus, you know something, and you know what? I'm going to take these words from a very, very wise woman by the name of No One Like Tika. Nobody should ever settle. That would be me settling. I'm not settling. No, bruh.
Why is it settling? What is wrong with Toronto Burke? What is wrong with Toronto Burke?
It's nice to say, so I don't have anything bad to say. I don't know. I can't, bro. I can't. Look, she not my type. Physically, she not my type, dog. She not my type. She not my type.
I'm going to start to advocate for really saying, stop using euphemisms. So that's one word that I do know. I'm going to advocate for stop sugarcoating stuff.
That nigga said like he just learned a new big word. Ooh, I learned.
I'm gonna start advocating for that. Because people like ladies, when you watch these shows where you're like, oh, it's not my type. I don't feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bucket. If y'all want me to say it, I'm going to start giving an example. Toronto Burke is ugly as hell. That's why it's a no, a hard no. On a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 1. 1. Look like somebody put her face inside of a waffle iron and flip, the ones you make your own waffles, the waffle thing. That looks like that's where she's been. She looks like KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? Put KRS-One on and put a wig on KRS-One. Like, I don't want to marry KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? I close my eyes.
Stop, bro, because I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee that shit now. Hey, stop.
I did it once. I did it twice. And not a steak with the beans and rice. She look like KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? So, she's probably sweet as she could be, whatever. But man, I'm not face to. I'm not now, bro. I'm not walking around. I guess that's when she's made up. Think about when she take that makeup off and turn around and blow that breath in your face while you're in the bed. Oh, you might sock her, man. I can't hear you.
So now what we're gonna do, all right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to this last little video right here. We're gonna have PA.
Man.
We're gonna have PA respond to this last daggone video right here. PA, did you respond to the chess piece video?
Chess piece.
No, you didn't. That means you didn't. You said it 3 times. Chess piece. That means you're trying to recall, which means you didn't. So you know how. Listen. I'm not saying like Maxwell. You know how to play chess. You know how to pieces of set.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to listen to a man describe a woman and how she is the most important chess piece on the board, and I want to hear what you have to say after that.
That's a flat out lie.
God damn it. Can I just get to the okay?
You just told me.
Can I just get to the video? Shit.
Okay.
Because the queen is actually the most powerful piece on the chessboard. You supposed to be watching over the man. So it should never been no wrong path for him to go down if you got him like.
I'm sorry. I still have to. I just it's you.
Is that
it? Hold on. Wait. Just no, because I'm about to push play. You are supposed to be watching over the man. Man, I just anyway, let's get back to the video.
Because the queen is actually the most powerful piece on the chessboard. You supposed to be watching over the man. So it should never been no wrong path for him to go down if you got him like you supposed to have him. Now that's not to blame you for him, you know what I'm saying, being out of alignment like that. It's just to say that when you in alignment with your partner, what a queen's actual job is to power the operation. Nothing goes without you. Nothing. Like I'm supposed to go to my woman for counsel and everything. Right. If we gonna talk about actual tradition, femininity is wisdom.
No, number one, this goes to show you, just because you grow out a beard, put some glasses on, and try to get the Malcolm X look, that don't mean you're intelligent. Just because you can speak eloquently in complete sentences, that doesn't mean you know what the hell you're talking about. And that is a terrible analogy. The most powerful piece on the chessboard. The most powerful piece on the chessboard is the king. You capture the king, the game is over. The game is over. You capture the queen, it don't matter. Any pawn can become a queen. Any pawn can become a queen. Now,
everything good though.
And I mean, and then see, this is the kind of dudes that were sitting at the table I was talking about. You know, they'll say anything to gaslight these blogs, man. I hate that, man. Like, dude, man, do you need coochie that bad to where you have to tell them a lie, a straight up lie, blow smoke up there? Dude, man, dude, all you gotta do is these women out here hungry, thirsty, and want to drink and want a blunt. And you can provide one of those, one or two or three of those. You got access to food, weed, or alcohol, and a clean place to sleep. You ain't gotta gaslight them like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta lie to them. Just, that's it. And it's certain people. I think it's just certain men that don't know how to talk to a woman unless he gaslight. And I think this is what this type of guy is. Now, I could be wrong. He could be totally different. He might be one of them Derek Jackson types, just straight up gaslight these chicks for the clout, the money. Man, hey, it worked for him. But the strongest piece on the chessboard. And if the queen is the strongest, let's just say the queen was the strongest piece on the chessboard, what that got to do with women out here? We talking about a game versus real life. A woman ain't the strongest piece in nothing. The most powerful piece of nothing.
No, listen, PA, let me help you. This is the thing that I've been expressing that I do believe is the misdirection in the message. The queen is very powerful. You want to know why? Because first and foremost, we all know what piece can move in more directions and more distance than the queen. Now, hold on.
None.
No, exactly. Now, watch this. Who is the queen when you set up the board? Who is the queen right next to?
The king. But she's also right next.
No, wait. Just here. Watch where I'm going. So all I'm saying is that. My bad. I got the hiccups. I believe that he just like the way he described the message, he's on point. The queen is extremely. Look, let's be for real. Like I said before, if you don't play chess that good, you get that queen taken, you mad as I don't know what, and you know it. Folks be mad when they get their queen taken. It's for a reason, because we know the value that queen holds on that board. But my point is this: when that board is set up fresh before any move is made, You got pawns all in front. You got your rooks, your knights, your bishops, and everything else. That queen and that king is surrounded. And I believe that the message was missed. The queen is to be protected, even by the king himself, if need be. But the way the game is set up, board-wise, that's kind of hard for the king to do because the king is not to get captured. Plus, on top of that, the queen has much more free range. Queen can go diagonal. Listen, think about it. The only thing that a queen cannot do on a chessboard is a knight move, that L shape. That's it. That's the only move a queen. Other than that, she can go 1 up, 5 up, whatever the hell. As long as one of her pieces aren't in the way of in the motion of what she's doing.
And a knight can jump. See, now it's arguable that the knight is the most powerful piece because we're talking about jumping ability now, and that changes the whole thing. But now let's just get back to the queen and what she could do. And I don't play chess to where I have to protect the queen at all costs. Because I mean, if she want to get out of line and want to go get captured, you know what I'm saying? She could go over there and get captured. Screw that. I got a side pawn over here that can become the queen. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep them on deck. Yeah. So if she want to get over there, she want to get out of line, she want to show her ass, she want to sit over there and get in the danger and not listen to the king. You know what I mean? She want to.
Not listening when we're moving the pieces.
You know, just
it's because my fingers moved her.
But it's a she. And a she can always get out of line because that's in their nature. Their nature is just to go over it. They're always curious. They always need attention. They always want to shine so they can go and get captured just like that. Boom, done deal. You got a little pawn that'll sit there and do what you say and protect the king, and the king will dance up or move her to the other side. Will protect the little pawn and move her to the other side of the board. To where, bam, she the queen now, and now she in the game, and he got other side pieces. He got other side pieces that he can move down to the board and protect. Yeah, and he can mess around and capture the king with his side pieces. I've done that before.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're getting ready to get up out of here, but before we get our final words, PA, I want to ask you this question. How do you feel on a typical basis society depicts black image as opposed to white image?
Well, we're talking about American society, and it's kind of bleeding over into the rest of the world, even though these people are of African descent. So I've traveled around Central America and the Caribbean, where there's Africans, a plethora of Africans. That's another word I learned in my studies.
Okay, got another big word. Okay. More than five letters.
Yeah, a plethora of Africans are all out through the Caribbean. They look just like us. However, America has depicted the black, in particular. Okay, America hates the black man because let's go back to my argument before. The white man is the majority. And the black man has traits that the white man can never have. Now the jealousy has come along, right? The jealousy has come along. Let's just keep it a buck. White men are jealous of black men, not to the point of as far as economic status. I'm talking about straight physicality. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They have seen the black man who's walking around with 3 legs in the warm-ups, in the warm-up pants, right? They've seen that and they've looked at that, and they know that hardly anybody. They've looked at their Johnson and they've seen the pornos, the BBCs, right? And trust me, white guys, I'm sorry, man, y'all are very jealous of that. The BBCs, and on top of that, a black man. You couldn't even tell
unless. Let me ask you this. This is really where I am. When it comes to the image of, let me ask you this, courting, the image of courting when it comes to a black couple and a white couple, you know, do you think it's equal?
I know that black couples and white couples don't really do things the same way. Usually the white lady is pretty much, she knows to stick in her place. You know, let me just tell you,
What's her place?
white a
You
white
know
lady
people want to know that. No, you know because people want to know that. What's her place?
a white lady's place is as she knows her place. She knows her position. Her position is not the dominant position. A white lady knows her position. A black lady wants your position. I'm telling you this because I've dated both.
Okay. I've only been with sisters. Never had a white
I,
girl.
you should try one. I'm just recommending.
I don't want one. I heard they smell funny. Nothing personal.
That
I heard they
that
smell funny. I have a sister, and that's all I need. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
all right, got you. So, so every black lady that I've dated, if they saw, I'm a very smart and very hardworking and smart working person. So I've been able to come across a few.
You are.
I've been able to come
You hate
across,
that IT shit. You're very
yeah,
intelligent. You're very intelligent.
IT pays well.
Yes.
There's no secret.
Yes.
It pays well. And other fields don't pay quite as well, but they pay very, very decently, very well, But they don't have tech money, right? I've had
Wait. Real quick. IT. There's a difference between IT and tech money. So I guess tech makes more.
no IT and tech are very similar. You might as well say they're the same thing.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So IT money, tech money, either or, and they pay well. Now I've dated ladies who had decent careers in you name it. I've dated, I dated sisters that had those. Every time they saw that they screwed around and saw a payment slip or a check or something, or a bank account balance or something, they were like jealous, versus when I dated people. I've actually dated minorities. When I date a Spanish lady or a black lady from another culture, they aren't jealous. They're like, "Oh, congratulations! I'm happy for you." Now might be in the back of their mind trying to see, "Hey, I need to get, my Christmas should be a certain type of way, because or my car should be upgraded." But these ladies, the sisters that I've dated from America, they're like, "I want to go do what you do because I know I'm smarter than you are." They all assume that they all assume that they're smarter than black men. So I think that's just a societal. They've been trained to be like, sister, you are smarter than the black man. The black man is a bunch of dummies. And I think some sisters bought into that, which is absolutely incorrect. So, yeah, I think those societal norms, I think that's bled over into other countries where they think the black man is this, but they can't stop us because turn on the Olympics, you'll swear the United States of America is a black country. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the Olympics. If you ain't watching the swimming pool, you'll swear the United States of America is Cameroon or something. You know what I mean? No, it's a white country. You know what I mean? So I think those stereotypes and I think that has been and this is just my theory. I think those have all been perpetrated by white guys who wish that they could jump like us. That's now can some white guys jump? Of course, I played with them and against them. But for the most part, we got 13% of the population and we got 95% of the NBA. You know what I mean? Well, it's probably closer to 70, but that's neither here nor there. I think it's 70% in the NFL as well. It's probably closer to it's probably a little bit more in the NBA.
All right, best. So I just want to get to this. I'm going to show you two pictures. So I went to Google real quick, and I pulled up courting, a man courting a woman. All right, and these two pictures popped up. One of white folks, one of black folks. I want you to tell me what you think. That's the picture that pulled up for white folks courting. This is the picture
Okay.
that pulled up for black folks.
This one is kind of confusing. What you know?
Your
I
final.
mean, my final thought is just why would they put the black couple back to back like they're adversaries? You know what I mean? Like they're walking away from, they're about to walk to away, go in their corner and come out swinging.
Like I'm trying to figure out what kind of courting is that. I don't know. Are they playing pin the tail on a donkey? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, and it's different courting a black lady than a white lady. A black lady, I'm gonna just tell you, man, you ain't delivering wood to a black lady. She ain't trying to hear what you gotta say. And that's just a fact. You know, you could be debonair, you could be rich. If you ain't delivering the wood that she like, and she ain't trying to hear it. White ladies are kind of hanging there, and they're easy to please, you know what I mean? They're a lot easier to please. Black ladies, they're a little bit more difficult to please. Now, are they impossible to please? No. I mean, they're pretty picky. They'll say they want this. They want a man that's tall. They want a man that's...
Hold on, wait. You said, hold on. All right, so you said black women. All black women or black women?
Black women, when I mean black women, I mean more than 51% that I have.
Okay, yeah.
Came across,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, because
I could give examples where this lady, man, this one lady, all she wanted to do, she was going to show up with her little, she used to carry this little silver flask in her purse. She wasn't very hard to please at all. You know what I'm saying? She showed up with her silver flask. You know what I'm saying? You give her a little conversation, give her a kiss, and and she was good. That's and then, but the majority that I've come across, you want to do a whole lot more than that. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's always exceptions to anything that I'm saying. So I don't want everybody to, when I say black women, I mean 100% of everyone. No, that's not the case. Maybe I need to start speaking a little bit more, because words matter. So most black women, and when I mean most, I mean more than most. And I only want to go 51%. Usually this gets up into the 80s, bro. 80s, like most black ladies are very, very hard to please. We talking about every time, just think about when you look at these videos online, all of them say, I want the 3 6s, that's hard to please. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to please. I mean, how many men walking around here is 6 foot tall? Which is not necessarily very tall, but I mean, it's not very many men walking around 6 foot tall that are 6 foot tall. That's less than 60.
But yeah. My original height is 72 inches, 6 feet even.
Yeah, 6 feet even.
72 inches, 6 feet.
Yeah, I'm 5'7", which is I think 67 inches. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'7" tall. I played Division I college football, and I was not the shortest man on my team. You know what I'm saying? And these are some of the best, athletic people. I mean, if you want somebody that's tall, you want to be. I'm assuming athleticism has something to do with that,
Exactly.
not just because they can reach something on a shelf, without a ladder.
Well, see, we know a lot of the like for example, Barry Sanders and so on and so forth. They were low to the ground. Those were the pit bulls of the field. that low
Yeah.
center of gravity is really good for when you're talking about that juking. Like when you talking about really like juking somebody out, yeah, man. Like I don't see somebody
Guilty.
like somebody like T.O. I don't see them being a good halfback.
Oh no, they'd beat
They
him
would
up.
not be a
But
good halfback. I already know that. You know, they're just too. It's just too big of a target.
Yeah, but I've seen some that there are exceptions to that rule too as well. Because one of my halfback that I played with in college, he was 6'2" or 3. He was a big target, but man, you know he's from Alabama, so they're a little different down there. You know what I mean, over there. So you know, but he was an exception. He's not the norm. You know what I mean? You gotta be lower. You know, low man wins in that game. But I'm just saying, let's get back to what ladies like. They're hard to please. I mean, they want 6 foot. I mean, I saw a video today, which I'm gonna go live here in about 30 minutes or so. This lady was 5 foot tall. Told a man she was in heels. Told a man that was 6 foot even that he was too short. And he was just like, "Baby, you fuck."
I mean, but you know something. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If that guy actually was to be upset because she said that, yeah, he's just as not as bright as she is.
Yeah,
But
he wasn't upset.
Me as a man, if I heard that was the reason, I'm gonna laugh at that shit and walk away. Are you kidding me?
He didn't laugh, but he just like this big confusion came across his face. Like he's like, "But you 6 foot. I mean, you 5 foot."
Confusion. I'm gonna laugh your ass out. If that, listen, you're either gonna get one or two. I'm either gonna laugh you out and walk away, or I'm just gonna look at you. It's gonna be one of them slight jive, like you know what I'm saying, Maryland type mugs, one of them type, you know what I'm saying, like the fuck, you know what I'm saying. I'm walking off. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. I'm either gonna laugh you out or not say nothing to you and walk smooth off. It would be ridiculous for me to try to actually have a response and think I have to say something to a woman that's your reason. That right there already lets me know where your headspace is, which is somewhere around my kneecaps.
Yeah.
So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you got any final words? Because I'm about to go ahead and smooth it on up out of here with the outro for the evening. I always gotta switch up my outros and give it something different. Give it
I don't have. I mean, I usually have something. Well, let me just say.
I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm waiting for the day that you say, "Hey, everybody, this is PA, Texas, and I just proposed to Pissy."
Pissy.
Hey, you gotta introduce Pissy, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She's my co-host. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but go ahead.
No, my final words is like, if I, ladies, I mean, I don't try to come at you any type of way, but try to help. Just the numbers aren't there. It's not that. Let me see. All Asian women think about is your penis size all being big.
That's for you, PK. That's for you.
All Asian women talk about is your penis sizes as all big, but it's black women. Wow. All Asian women talk about is your penis sizes as all big.
I'll read it. All Asian women talk about is your penis sizes as big, but it's black women. So basically saying like y'all trying to say is sisters, but yet that's all the fuck Asian women talk about. But y'all trying to put it on the sisters. I got you.
That's all the sisters talk about. Look, all women talk about that. That's women, look, I get it, ladies. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's an unfair question to ask men. Like, pull it out and show me what I'm gonna be working with before I start, before I, get into being serious, because, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hold on now, nigga. Anytime a man asks anything to pull something out, it better be titties.
No, I'm talking about
you asking to be pulled out, nigga.
No. I'm talking about. I think for a lady, that's a fair question to ask about penis size.
My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Let me shut up. Okay.
yeah.
See,
I
these
think
homies,
that's a.
nigga.
Oh yeah. Oh, I tell ladies to pull out. I tell ladies to drop their panties in a heartbeat. I want to see. You know what I mean? I want God, like, show me something. Let me see it. They do it too. Oh yeah, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, yeah. So I think that's I'm not gonna put it like I've heard. I've been in. I've had a lady just recently in a country outside of the United States told me to whip it out for her. You know, that's not just black
We're
women.
still live, PA. We're still live. Thank you, PA.
So ladies, it's not look, black ladies, and this is the thing, man. Black ladies have such an unfair advantage to and hey, fair is where you judge pigs. I don't care if it's unfair. Black ladies have such an unfair advantage versus other races. And black men too, but it's in particular black ladies.
No. I'm gonna tell you the unfair advantage that our sisters have over the rest of the world is called beauty and melanin.
That's it.
Fuck you talking about? It's called beauty and melanin, my nigga.
The unfair advantage.
And the rest of the world can't stand the fact that they perfected that shit.
Think about it. Think about the average look. So I'm in my 40s. I look nowhere near my 40s. But a black lady in her 40s, they always do this slick stuff like, how old you think I am? I don't know. Y'all still look 20 until you turn 65, 70. So that's a very unfair advantage. When you look at an Asian lady that's a black lady that's 45, looks amazing. A white woman that's 45 look like she been taking 100-mile-an-hour fastballs to the face. An Asian lady that's 45 looks very
why
similar.
did you just turn the camera to Pissy?
Oh yeah. Pissy, I'm sorry to be talking about you like that. But Pissy's a mulatto. She's black and white, I think. I don't know who played that. I know the artist that painted Pissy. I need to ask him, is Pissy white or black? I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure out why you name her Pissy.
She taking a piss. She taking a piss. I hope that's what she doing.
I thought it was because you was pissy tonight that you said, you know what, I'm drunk as shit. You know what pissed me. But anyway, PA.
So
go ahead.
That's my final words, y'all ladies. Y'all, and black ladies, stop being so hard on yourselves, because when you all start to age, y'all age so much, so gracefully, that these people are divorcing their old raggedy white wives. And this is just a fact. I'm talking about what I'm seeing out here in the streets. Divorcing their old raggedy white wives soon as they hit like 40 on the dot, maybe in their early 30s. Kick them to the curb, and you see all these older, elderly white gentlemen. You see them with a black lady. I'm starting to see so much of that, and because the black men and us black men, we're able to pull the 25-year-olds. And so we're not really coming at a 40, 50-year-old woman like that, unless she's really bad, because that's kind of normal to us. And so now they're like, well,
I've always been attracted, see me, I was that 8th grader attracted to my English 8th grade teacher and shit. Like, I've always been attracted to I don't know, something about maturity and just knowing that you got yourself together. I ain't never like that immature shit. I've never been one of those older guys that's like, yeah, I want 123. The fuck? I ain't got time to be trying to train you. I need you to already have your shit together. Isn't that what women say to us? They don't have time to be trying to wait for us to get our plans together and shit. Well, goddamn it, this man feels the same way. I want me a woman nice and mature enough. Now all I'm gonna say is this. Okay? All right. The lowest number that I would go at 42, I would say is, I'm talking about headspace gotta be there. 33.
33?
That's it. I'm not playing. I'm not. I don't care. I don't care what you say you got going on. I'm not touching nothing in no 20s. And because you know what I say to myself? I'm 42. So when I was 20, how old were you? If born at all. That shit freaks me out. See, I'm one of them. I think like that. No, dog. The absolute lowest I would go at the age of 42, I would say is about 33. That's it.
Yep.
It's the lowest I'm going, bro. Now, the highest I would go if I was a single man at 42, the highest I'm gonna go. You gotta look good. You gotta have that shit right, though. You gotta have that shit right. I'm gonna say about 47. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
The number going up is lower. It's
Yeah.
way lower. You get
So
about
33?
You got like 3 or 4 more years older than me. That's it.
Exactly.
I'm not doing no 50s and no 55s. I'm not doing no Felicia Rashads. I'm not doing no Aunt Vivians. No.
So those Felicia Rashads, black guys aren't really trying to see them on the whole. So they are now getting a lot of attention.
They can have her. I mean, Smitty just won't be at that party. I mean, you know what I'm saying? To each its own. That's all. I'm just not standing in line.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of, 65-year-old gentlemen with, 50-year-old black ladies. I'm seeing a lot because a 50-year-old white lady and a 50-year-old black lady is two different things.
65-year-old men with a 55-year-old woman.
50-something-year-old ladies, you know what I mean?
That's not bad at all. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. That's not bad
Yeah,
at all.
but
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
but I'm seeing a lot of older white gentlemen pulling the ladies in their late 40s and 50s because the 50-year-old lady, a 50-year-old black lady, look like she's 30 compared to a 50-year-old white lady. Looks like she's 50-year-old white lady look like she's 75, 80.
Look,
I'm just keeping it a buck.
PA
So they
Texas
like
said it. PA Texas said it. And with that
But
being
that's it,
said,
man.
I digress. My mic is muted. And what we're going to do is, before we get to the music, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it off with some words of wisdom. All right? And y'all make sure I had a hiccup. Go subscribe to PA Texas. All right?
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Go subscribe to PA Texas. And let's go ahead and get to it. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's end it off with some wisdom. And let's go ahead and jam out for the evening, man. Let's just go ahead and rock out and let's, kick it and cool it. Smell it up.
Is a profound expression of respect and appreciation, a practice highly regarded in Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches the value of recognizing and affirming the virtues and contributions of others as a means of fostering mutual respect and enhancing personal connections. A high-value man understands this principle well and applies it in his interactions with women. Making a woman feel good about herself isn't about empty flattery or superficial compliments. It's about sincere recognition of her qualities and contributions. This could be acknowledging her cleverness in solving a complex problem at work, her kindness in dealing with a difficult situation, or the unique perspective she brings to discussions. Such affirmations make her feel seen and valued for who she is, not just for her appearance or what she can provide. For example, rather than generic compliments like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen," which can feel insincere and overstated, a more impactful approach would be specific and heartfelt comments like, "I really..."
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Crack through the chrysalis, spread wings, take flight. I be where them clouds be, only birds around me. Evolved from a prince to a king, so you should crown me. From Rome Lawn to V-Town to the heights is where my mans be. Lone Star, the greatest, underrated, needs a Grammy. Long live Eon and Kathy, my two grannies. Shit was looking real rough, now I'm back up. Beating up the beat while still smacking the track up. Used to blow the bag, now switch gears and stack up. Met a new plug, now my shit sold up. Get the hatred out your heart. paper. All I need is a little love and pull that paper out your pocket. All I need is a hold a dub, and I'm still around the way like crucial conflict smoking hay. And I still be out the city with my cousins out on clay. And we ball like every day, don't really care about what you say. Yeah, the devil tried to block me, but I still done found a way. Anybody try to test me with these lyrics, I'm gon' slay. Anybody try to test me with these lyrics, I'm gon' spray. It's stop.
Melting slowly, there's no way you're higher. Lower your face, baby, come leading closer. Play it with fire, my love when you're over. What it feel like? Yeah. What it feel like? Waiting for your impulse. Sweating on your head to toe. Put it down and kiss me slow. Baby, can you let it go? What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like you. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like. What it feel like, what it feel like, got me high like you. What it feel like, what it feel like, what it feel like. Sipping, baby, you've been sipping. Sipping, baby, are you listening? Think you say you love me, or that you've been missing. Baby, are you tripping? Feel like you've been tripping. Saying that you want me now, we have to close the distance. So
man, shit. Al, turn me up. Started out in Riverdale, moms flew me from the bay. When I was young, used to hate it. Grew up, then I thanked it. Far away from my pops, thinking about that green McLaren. I could shed his tear on these tracks, you wouldn't understand it. Grams had the candy house, Margie's on Harbor Road. Still eat me up inside, that I missed her funeral. I know she looking down on me, while I'm in this 5-0. I can't lie, man, my mind gone. I was in the dark place, went hard and found the way. Living out the motels, cold nights on the blade. I knew that life wasn't for me, but still I took a chance. 12 hours on the interstate, the profit 10 bands. Calculate another dub, back then my goal was 100. Had to hit the ground running, praying they don't hit the spot. I was going through a lot, it was nice, I would cry. Probably why I pushed this black Rari down the I-5 was heading. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Real niggas stay on 10. Run that back. Real niggas never quit. Real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Yeah, I made it out the streets, but still gotta watch my back. Roll running, touchdown safe, then I set up trap. Thinking back, fresh out of jail, but I had the map, I had a plan. Second day home, made a couple grand. Pleasant Hill, in a motel, packs vacuum sealed. I was getting rich in DC while you was cracking seal. I don't glamorize it though, I was praying for a change. Hit 50 burpees in the morning, then I board the plane. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10. Real niggas stay on 10. Run that back. Real niggas never quit, real niggas play the game, but got goals to go legit. Real niggas stay on 10.
Você foi a melhor coisa que eu tive, mas o pior também em minha vida. Você foi um amanhecer cheio de luz e de calor, e em compensação anoiteceu a tempestade, a dor. Você foi o meu sorriso de chegada,
Star County Kings 010, come on. We about to do it again. Let's get it. I'm about to do it again. Come on, come on. I'm about to do it again. Come on. I'm about to do it again. Come on. Look. Don't nobody keep it fresh like me. Damn right, it's Lone Star or the SBIT. I'll break down the beat, bring the track to his knees. I'm nowhere close to God, but these streets love me. No one on your corner be this vicious on the mic. I'm like Jordan with his Wheaties, you like Grant Hill on Sprite. Them coppers can't stop us, sweeter than Petty Crocker. Daytime or night, I'm rocking my hater blockers. Creeping on the come up like I'm Bone Thugs in Harmony. Feeling like I'm Puppet Combs, ain't nobody stopping me. Move deeper in the birds, the feds still watching me. My Celsius is 1,000, ain't nobody hot as me. You say you higher than a plane, well I'm out the galaxy. You rolling up that regular, I'm chiefing on astronomy. Float like carpets, aim and bang targets. Hungry for this throne like I'm king of the Spartans. I'm good, look, I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look, I stand like the man that I'm supposed to. Slackers won't stop my progress cause I'm focused. Red carpet star stunted, hold up, ain't no close up. Max level, no limit, training like a soldier. Real name is biblical, Archangel General. Post like a podium, but move like petroleum. Glide when I fly by, like a bird I'm so high. Cruising through these city streets, I'm leaning when I ride by. Rappers run their mouth out, rip every last one of you. Still to this day, star skills are untouchable. Flow sets relieve stress, sip tea and play Cheshire King's corner, bad step. Checkmate, now who's next? Observe and analyze, combine and strategize. Understand to overcome, so my money multiplies. Still putting God first, praying to the heaven skies. I'm working on my stamina, I'm fully energized. Yes, and I'ma do this till the day I die. Rhymes like forensic files, cause I bring the homicide. Boy, you need to kill yourself, cause when you flow with suicide, I be the respirator, keeping lyrics alive. Let's get it, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look, in case you didn't know, understand, look, I be the best. I'm more seasoned than the Jeffrey Dahmer dinner guest. With more bars than you can make so out of zest. I'm fully clean, county king on my conquest. A true champ, cause I conquer every contest. Back with my pen and pad, still so incredible. Star spits poison, my flows are unedible. Every time you elevate, I still stay ahead of you. I travel far while your mental stuck here on earth. My brain's a planet and my thoughts are the universe. A born leader, why you scared? I'ma do it first. I go hard, putting all of me in every verse. Years ago, God blessed me on this very turf. 11/7/1982, that be my date of birth. A born prince, raised to a county king. I never fell from my throne, but I've been through some things. But my struggles made me stronger and my strength has made me smarter. So I focus on my mentality and I go farther. Lone Star stays flaming, body like a human torch. They say sky's the limit, well I reach for God's torch. Let's get it, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. I'm about to do it again, come on. Look. Yeah, I'm back and I still do my thing. Cloud 9 when I glide higher than a paper plane. But I still stay focused, never stutter, spitting flames. County king, representer, look, star be the name. I sit back and twist up, watch the sun lift up. All I wanna do is get this money, man, and stock up. Pigs never mind they biz, got my brother locked up. Was down for a minute, but you know I always pop up. Pressing blanks on the paper chase, I'm setting shop up. My rap stay be cracked, hit at third, bring it back. Like a train, I'm on the track, sharper than a thumbtack. I'm kinda like autumn, so rappers need to fall back. I flow with the seasons, spring, summer, winter. These are my thoughts as my world you have entered. So buckle up, enjoy the rap, don't worry, cause I'm by your side. Ain't I also fly, them county kings be right on time. Yep, I'm about to do it again.